Well there. Hello there. Good morning, everybody. This is your sister Amma, and as you can tell, I am talking to you from the comfort of my recliner. Yes, I am reclined, I am chilled, and I am very comfortable. Thank you very much. Obviously, the setting has something to do with what I want to discuss today. I am discussing well-being. I threw out a stimulus lesson a few days ago about well-being, and a lot of people have been asking me questions about it. So let me take that opportunity to answer some of those questions on this video. My name is Amma. I am a workaholic. I am an insomniac. And for that reason, I've been describing the catalog of problems that I had health-wise a few years ago. And I've been discussing what I am doing and have done to try and address those concerns. I am definitely in recovery, but I want to explain a few things and some of the things that I have known on paper but have not lived in practice. It is interesting, very interesting, when you revisit things you know on paper and begin to explore them in practice. So this morning, I am actually in my couch. I'm reclined in. I have the duvet. And I have been chillaxing for the last few minutes, say half an hour, 45 minutes. Before then, I had a lesson, but at the end of the lesson, I chose to sit and chat for half an hour with a child and her governess. And then I came straight here to sit. And obviously, in doing that, I remembered that I need to make this video anyway, so let's talk. I am a workaholic. I will not change that. Not for this world. I have goals to achieve, and that's the reason why I am like that and I live like that. Those goals are not changing. Those goals will have to be pursued. Those things will have to be achieved in order for me to be accomplished. Because accomplishment is very important to my mental well-being. But sometimes you get the balance wrong, and that was me. I'm an insomniac. I can't sleep for long periods. But what I have come to discover recently is that it's actually not the point of staying for long hours in bed, but it is grabbing the 2 hours here, sleeping the 30 seconds here, doing 1 hour here, and sometimes not even sleeping, but just sitting calmly, quietly, not doing much. It is the one luxury I haven't allowed myself enough. And what I have discovered is when I have sleep deprived myself for an extended period of time, my body really does mess with me. Vertigo begins to become really bad. I get the ear infections, which are the bane of my life so easily. It tells me my immune system has dipped. I get tonsillitis and the associated pulsating pain down my spine. I get that frequently, and I know that something is not quite right with my immune system. So obviously, I bolster my immune system. I start with turmeric and ginger teas and a lot of things. At the moment, I am also doing juice plus therapy. Juice plus therapy for me is just a morning of having my smoothies containing my berry blend, and then I have my fruit and vegetable chewables. Then I top it off with my omega blend, which is there to support my cofactor and coenzyme production, and now I have added on magnesium. That's my nutritional therapy in the morning, and I do the same thing in the evening. And it helps me bolster my immune system from within outwards, putting the nutrients which are required to fix my systems and to make the new things required to keep my body functioning. Excuse me, at optimum. Having done all those things, when I haven't slept enough, when I haven't rested enough, when my nerves are on end, it doesn't really seem to make much of a difference what I have consumed. Recently, over the last 3-4 days, my employers have decided to send us to spring break 2 weeks in advance. And so this would have been a working week for me. But I suddenly find myself at home That 3 hour daily commute is not being done. I am on holiday and I chose to take a holiday, in fact, and I cannot explain to you the difference that makes to how my body feels. The tiredness has definitely reduced. And in fact, the more I sleep, the more sleep I discover I need. The more I sleep, the more I can sleep. I am not doing 2 hour sleeps. I'm doing 3-4 hour lie-ins. And because of that, the things that stressed my mind are also losing their grip on my mind. The physical is feeling on point. The physical is feeling invincible. And because the physical feels on top of things, the mental has to conform. Everything seems in perspective for me right now because I am relaxed. I am not running around. I am actually taking life 1 minute at a time. I am not doing military precision every day like I normally do, and I cannot explain to you the benefit that comes with it. So hey, you workaholic, yes you. Hi, I am your sister, workaholic. Hey, you insomniac, yes you. Hello, I am your sister, insomniac. Hey, you a dreamer, go-getter, achiever. That's me too. But hey, you, all those things also has to be a living human being in an environment which is well taken care of. Stop for a little bit and give yourself 2 hours of rest. Allow that to be a signal for you to sit and relax with a cup of tea. Let yourself fall asleep. It is part of self-love. Going to achieve, going to get is great, but also resting, fortifying your immune system is great for you. Close those eyes for 2 minutes and you will discover that dreams come to you. And sometimes in those dreams, you see visions of where you should be going, visions of what you should be doing, things that need to change, things that need to be moved on. They come to you in those dreams. And if you've not learned to close your eyes for those quiet few moments, you miss that. When inspiration comes to you, you act with conviction. And when you act with conviction, you are actually very efficient in a process. You know where you're going, you're clear of what to do, and you get it done without wasting a lot of time and effort. So those 2 hours of sleep, which allows you to actually visionary, to see things, which allows you to visualize things. It allows you to conceptualize things. It allows you to link those dots, which are all in individual separate pockets of your brain. Finally, allows you to get control of a process. And those 2 hours are critical. It will feel like a waste of time to you to sit and to rest and to rock. But it is not a waste of time. Your body needs it. It is actually a benefit to your achiever self because you will see things clearly after an episode of rest. And believe me, you are hearing this from me. I am the queen of running around. I am the queen of not stopping. I am the queen of living life on steroids. Yes, it's me. But it is me who's made a discovery I want to share with you. It is me who has discovered something I need to change about the way I do things. And I want to explain the reasons why I want and need to make those changes in the hope that you would also understand this, in the hope that you would instill these changes from the beginning and not get to the point where I did. Fatigue is one of the things that happen when you are a long-term insomniac. And when you are a high-performing long-term insomniac, you have sustained fatigue, and that was me. Because I had actually allowed myself to work under those conditions for so long, my body did not protest much, but my body did not like it. Some enzymes which should be produced were not being produced. Some toxins which should have been removed were not getting removed, because those toxins are only removed from your body in shutdown mode, and I never shut down. It is a 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of shutdown required for those toxins to actually be eliminated. But I only do 2 hours of a shutdown. So that process is always interrupted midway. That process is never completed. And I have built up of certain toxins which were leading me down a particular road. So yes, I was on the road to insulin intolerance. I was on the road to insulin intolerance, and one of the first things I began to see was elevated cholesterol levels. The unknowledgeable me did not quite make those connections, but I do know these things in pockets in my head, but that connection and association had not happened. I started exploring the use of diet to regulate it. It does help, but not totally. I started using the Juice Plus supplements, and it made a significant difference for me because I'm using bioavailable nutrition and it helps. But what I have discovered in the last 3-4 days, is the beauty of sleep. Yes, the beauty of rest, even when you're not sleeping. How recouping, how refreshing it is to recoup and restore and rest and not run and relax and chill and offload and recycle, to remove toxins and waste from the system. And how much of an improvement that brings to the physical body. And you know what? For ye who is aspirational, it is even much better. Because now that the body is alert and awake, the body is able to perform at optimum, and the body is able to achieve much more than it would do otherwise. So yes, run around a little bit, but pause, stop, freeze, and sit. Have a cup of tea, love. You are a person too. Drink a cup of tea or coffee or whatever your soul desires. Enjoy that, savor it. If you can make it a healthy drink, even better. But drink something, enjoy something. Sit and have your feet up like I am right now. I only woke up 4 hours ago, but my brain is already telling me, Amma, come on, we like this. Amma, settle for 2 more hours of it. So after this video rolls and this video finishes, Amma is just going to sit. Or maybe recline this even more. Snuggle in here and sleep for as long as my body will let me sleep. And whilst I sleep, my brain will go to the project that I have not managed to conquer. And it will say to Amma, Amma, get up and look at those soft short codes when you wake. Amma, have you realized that the short codes are actually related to such a thing? Yeah. Can you look at something which is already made to upload into what you are building? Yes. Can you mirror from somewhere? And Amma will wake up. Amma would know the dots are connected. Amma will get up and Amma will do, Amma will perform more efficiently. Because now that I have calmed down to this point, my brain is relaxed enough to start looking at connections and associations. I don't need to run down a road, miss a few turns, turn round and come rediscover them, because I am actually going into the beginning of the journey clearly with a map in mind. That is the power of replenishing, recouping, restoring so that you perform at optimum. Do you understand? It is not a waste. It really is not a waste. The time you spend relaxing. It is not a waste. It is actually beneficial when you offload. Your brain performs much better at that point. And it is me who is actually saying this to you. Yes, it's the eternal runaround queen which is saying this to you. Because I have come to discover this. I've always known this, but it's nice for it to come to the fore yet again and for me to reconsider what I do. So yes, I ask you to do things. I ask you to dream and to dare and to go forward and achieve. But in all those things, I'm also saying pause, stop, freeze. It's okay if it's not done today. Nobody will die as a result. Relax, chill. It will be great if it's done right now. But it might be more efficiently done this evening once you've caught yourself 2 hours. Doze off, dream if you can, and use those moments to actually discover what the path should be so that you are more decisive when you are awake, alert, and ready to move. It's Amma Manson inviting you to snuggle, to yawn, to rock, to relax, to not have any purpose for 2-3 hours, even if it's daylight hours, and rest. And thank me later once you are awake. See ya. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, this has drawn your attention to one of the things that you need to be taking care of in your health. And when you see any benefits after that snooze, please do update Amma and let's keep each other in the loop. See ya.